All right, guys, as you know, we've been documenting our pregnancy along the way. Our last one was about a miscarriage, and a lot of you guys have been asking for updates on where it's been, how's it been going, are you guys pregnant, what's happening. So we thought we'd do another video and just kind of share where we are at, because it's been a journey and our journey continues. So we've been recording the whole time. We're gonna throw back to a bunch of footage and take you along how it's been going since then. Right?
Perfect, yes.
We are back at it. We're in a new home. It's months later. It's been
9 months.
9 months.
Almost
since
8 months.
We had our miscarriage, if you've been following along. And we've been practicing a lot and, you know, trying to get our baby on. Tried a bunch of stuff along the way. We've had a couple IUIs. Didn't take. A couple natural tries, didn't take. We're feeling pretty good right now. Hannah's been going to acupuncture.
Actually, no, I haven't done anything this month.
Oh, I thought you just went to acupuncture and she told you to come.
I did. I just went to acupuncture for the first time in this cycle, which was literally today, and I'm like at the end of my cycle. So this was the first time that I actually, for once in my life, didn't have access to a doctor, wasn't going to acupuncture, wasn't doing anything. We were traveling for the entire month of August, but we were in our favorite place, Muskoka, and we were very relaxed.
Yep. But you have been doing acupuncture for a couple months leading up to it.
Yeah.
We also cut caffeine out.
Yeah, I haven't had caffeine in 3 months. And the last month I also was like cycle syncing, which means that I was like eating certain things for certain types, certain
Dates
points.
one day. Almonds another day.
Yeah, everything corresponds to where you are in your cycle, and they say that it can help conceive, so
we're feeling pretty good. We went to acupuncture this morning. She said, I think it's time to take the test. And as you can imagine from the history we have with this and how long it's been of a road for us, which is short for some people, long for others. And you know, when you're in it, it just feels long and like everyone's having a baby every day or announcing a pregnancy. So here we are. We're gonna get back to our old faithful first response. I love to hate this thing. And hopefully today we'll love it. So.
I gotta pee.
That's prime time. Thank goodness. All right. Counting minutes, seconds, waiting. And I'll just lie in this clean laundry. How's it going in there? Definitely a little anxiety feeling, a little nervousness, and hoping for no tears, because we've been through this a bunch each time, and kind of each month we're tearing up. So 3 minutes.
3 minutes. You say you were tearing up?
No, I said there's been tears in the past.
If we're not pregnant, it's gonna be okay.
Exactly. There's always next month. 30 more seconds.
Let's give it an extra minute.
Okay. 1 more minute. Take it in. The Zen. All right. Now?
Has it been a minute?
We're gonna have to look at something. So, might as well be now.
Okay, I'm gonna grab it and I'm not gonna look at it.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna...
Keep.
Don't look, because
I'm not going to. But we need some light.
Okay.
So let's go in here.
Okay.
In our messy bathroom.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
Not pregnant.
I'm sorry. Okay, so the struggle still continues.
Just like, you know, for all the couples out there who are trying to get pregnant, we are so familiar with the feeling of disappointment month after month when you think you're pregnant or you just desperately want to be pregnant and it's just not happening. And
you get your hopes up.
Yeah.
And it's tough because, you know, you got to keep hoping there's light at the end of the tunnel and it's going to be successful and you have to stay positive and we're going to get there and this month's ours, and like you just
you
constantly
have to psych yourself up.
build yourself up.
And then
you get news like that again. And back to the start again and you get back into it. All right, so last update we gave you was we thought we might have been pregnant. We did the test only to find out it was negative, which then Hannah went to the doctor to find out she didn't even ovulate last month, and that was very strange and we're unsure why. So anyway, now we've been inquiring about IVF for a while, and while she was in there and not ovulating, the doctor said, hey, you could start IVF right now if you want to. Came home, told me that. Obviously I wasn't there, which, apologize again, but there's a lot of meetings and a lot of things going on.
You can't come to every single, I have to go like every day.
So we decided to push forward after a pretty heavy convo, a couple tears involved there, and figuring out if it was something we wanted to do. More so than not, Hannah was a little nervous to get started on it. It's kind of a big undertaking, obviously, for a woman to do. Anyway, this is stage 1, guys. IVF.
Night 1.
Night 1,
First
day
shot.
1, stage 1, everything happening. We got to do some shots. I'll kind of show you after this loud bag gets put away. What do we have here?
So it's a medication called Fallis.
I mean, it's almost my name. Maybe that's a sign.
It's about stimulating the follicles.
I'm kind of a stimulator, no? I guess not enough, or else we wouldn't be in this process, to be honest. So, as you can see, we decided to.
Do IVF.
And it was a heavy combo.
I think there's a lot of stigma around IVF because it gives off the notion that a woman's not able to do the one thing she's really put on this planet to do, which is have a child naturally. I also just didn't anticipate my own personal journey of getting pregnant to include such a helping hand like IVF. I was nervous about also just how my body was going to react to the hormones, and I didn't necessarily know if our schedules were going to allow for the timing that it takes, because you've got to do the shots consistently for anywhere from 11 days to 3 weeks, and then you're kind of out of commission after you do the egg retrieval, and just all of these things that I felt like were going to get in the way of my life.
And on top of that, it's a big financial commitment.
Yes.
It's not a small undertaking. It's not cheap. You hope that, as Hannah was saying, you're just going to be able to naturally conceive, and it's frustrating. And then to add to that, it's going to cost a lot of money. So,
and what if it
doesn't work? It's not a guaranteed
Then are we going to
result.
spend money again? So there were all these things that kind of I was definitely freaking out about, that I came home to talk to Brendan about, who honestly really helped me work through it and say, listen, not only does your travel life and career, it can take a pause for the next 3 weeks. You're also scheduled to be in New York, so this is perfect timing. But also, if this financial commitment is one step towards the security of our future, what are we waiting for?
And the peace of mind, because the frustration had been adding up so much with a bunch of failed IUIs before that, and just trying naturally and getting our hopes up. I mean, we just showed you one test, but we'd taken others. So it's just like you kind of gotta keep the mental moving and not allowed to get fully blocked in and kind of in a rut on this whole situation. So
because it obviously takes a toll on
your
relationship.
Yeah.
So this is the pen.
Mm-hmm. You lock and load one of these little capsules, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah, wait, we did all of this in my IVF class.
Not the instructions, by the way. First of all, this is the world's smallest font of all time. Loading the pen. I say clean the skin with the alcohol wipe too, so let's just open this. So you know how much you're doing?
200.
I'm sorry, we just gotta... These instructions they give you are like the worst blueprint ever. The font is so small, the page is so big, It's
Also, like the IVF class that I went to was so early in the morning. It's so hard to retain anything that they're telling you. So I felt like I was totally like a fish out of water.
It's tough rewatching this, honestly. I feel like
it's clearly we're first timers.
All right. Back to it. How do you feel?
Like that was really easy.
All right. Day 1, stage 1.
Okay, so now...
We gotta close that. No, I put this on. I'm too shaky. Be careful. All right, guys. IVF day 1 seems like a breeze.
So
We're doing it.
We do that again tomorrow night, same time. 7:30.
All right, same time, same place.
Same time, same place.
See you there.
It's day 4. I'm feeling pretty good. Had like low energy this morning, but also just haven't really been sleeping that much. We're coming off the weekend. We partied. So I'm feeling pretty good. I have gone in every morning to get my blood work done. This morning I had an ultrasound and I'm responding really well. So they've changed up my formula for tonight. So instead of doing like what I've done for the past 3 nights, I am doing now 3 different things. So it's the first shot that I've been giving myself, which is this one, but it's a lower dosage. It's only 50 of that.
Because you've been responding well.
I've been responding well, which is great. And then I have the Menopure. I think I have to look at my notes to say what I think it's 75. And then I do 1 full shot of the Garanelix.
All right.
But this is around the time where I'm going to start feeling like...
Crazier?
No, I think just more bloated. I mean, it's like your body's creating, your body normally creates 1 egg a month, but you're creating 15 to 20 eggs. So it's like you're carrying around like a sack of eggs, which seems so weird to say it like that.
A baker's dozen?
Literally a fucking baker's dozen.
You know what a baker's dozen means 13.
What do you mean?
That's what they call a baker's dozen. A baker's dozen isn't 12, that's just a dozen.
Oh.
A baker's dozen is 13 because I think someone's gonna call me out on this, but when you go get your eggs at like the bakery or wherever they would do it, the baker would add like an extra 1 in. So they call it the baker's dozen.
Oh, that's
You know how they're always giving you like
Yeah.
a free croissant or a
Yeah,
cookie?
yeah.
Like bakeries have always
Listen,
historically
let me
been good
tell you,
people.
These eggs ain't free, and
Yeah.
and hopefully we have more than a baker's dozen.
Yeah, IVF ain't cheap, folks, but that's why you work hard to hopefully spend money on things that mean a lot to you. And this, my friends, means a lot to these two. So we're hoping we see some success. Lettuce Wraps brought to you by yours truly. IVF coming up in 2.
Okay, that one's done.
Did it?
Yeah, that one kind of hurt for whatever reason.
You like a little pinch?
Yeah, like it still kind of feels weird. Okay, so now 75 of the Menopure. Wait, I'm scared. What is this? Yeah, the gray one.
What's this one? Place the vial of sodium chloride USP on the table. So this is the sodium chloride.
This in here?
Yeah.
I don't take the silver thing off of that.
Hold on, cute cat. Remove the blister pack and throw it away in your household trash. Do not touch the connector.
I put this on here.
Yeah, and as soon as you get to the line, and then you pull down to 1 milliliter.
Okay. I have it at 1 with no bubbles.
And a pure powder in the hand with your other hand on the sides. The Q cap attached and place the cap tip. Yes, I think now you take this. Is this?
See, that's what I mean.
Yeah, but
doesn't say to screw it off.
Yeah, you gotta screw the syringe off, yeah.
Okay.
So now we take this.
Yeah, it does.
Is this screwed on or just pressure? Pressure, right?
Maybe we take a new one.
No, because there's only these small.
When we're in class, they said to shake it around.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm on day 9 of shots, and I had some bruising. I think I was doing it too low, so I'm gonna come up a little bit higher. I'm getting close to the day of my egg retrieval, so I think I probably only have tonight, maybe tomorrow night left of shots. Maybe tonight's the last night, I'm not exactly sure, because I go in every morning for monitoring, for blood work and ultrasounds, especially now as I'm getting closer to the actual date of the egg retrieval. I feel pretty good. I don't feel too bloated, but I definitely feel like I'm carrying around like a sack of eggs, which is a bizarre thing to even say. I'm trying to be faster with it because I've had bruising, and I think it's because I've been going like slowly in.
Lots of days of needles.
I think total about 11 days, which to be honest is kind of on the shorter side of the IVF. So, and because it was 11 days and that's on the shorter side, that means that my body was responding pretty well to the drugs. So this brings us to the
final shot.
The big night of the trigger shot.
And let me tell you, it was interesting.
I just want to preface this by saying also that it was Rosh Hashanah, Sunday, 6:05 p.m. I checked my voicemail. It was from the nurse's office telling me that tonight was my trigger shot. So that is the context of what you're about to see.
And then this happened. Hannah's on with the doctor because we just realized we're missing one of the vials that the pharmacy was supposed to give us for tonight's injection, but we don't have it and all the IVF pharmacies are closed, and we're now 7 days into this. And they just tell you your dosage every day, so you don't check in advance, because why would you? And now we're realizing that someone messed up. So we got to try and find a pharmacy that's open pretty quick, which isn't optimal.
I think this is just maybe one of those situations where we're just going to have to try to find it for you tonight.
Okay.
See around where you live.
Okay.
And if you don't find it,
And what happens if we don't find
Let
it?
me know. Then we're going to have to come up with a plan B or C. But I think the safest and smartest thing to do is to start calling now and see if anyone has it. And if they have it, they're usually able to prepare it for you pretty quickly because they don't need to mix it or anything. It's just they have to sell you the vial and the needles.
Okay.
is there a direct number to call them?
As soon as you have a pharmacy that has it for you in the area, give us the answering service a call back, and then I can call it in for you.
Okay.
I'll call CVS.
I'll call the Walgreens.
What's it called?
Lupron. It's called leporide acetate. Luperide acetate. Closed.
Mm-hmm. It's close too. We gotta try and find something that's open.
Fuck. This is so fucked.
We're gonna find one that's open. CVS. Just you talk.
Hi, how are you? Good, thanks. I'm wondering if you guys carry Lupron.
Lupron, you said?
Yes.
What's the dose of the kit?
It's 14 mg dash 2.8 mls.
No, I'm sorry, we don't.
Okay, do you know of any pharmacy that would be open that does?
Thank you for calling your 24-hour CVS pharmacy located at 1396 2nd Avenue.
I can give you my address. I can meet you downstairs and the lock in the building.
Oh my god, thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna write your address
I
down.
totally understand. This stuff happens, but I was suspicious that I may have had some of the back of my frozen stuff that happens, but I do.
I can't thank you enough. Okay, so what is your address?
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Okay, bye. Holy fuck.
There's a God on our side, even though I don't believe in God. Someone's on our side.
You wanna come uptown, babe?
Yeah, I'm coming uptown with you, obviously.
Okay, let's go.
So we called every pharmacy. Like, I was calling Philly, Rochester, New Jersey, anywhere we could get. We were supposed to administer the shot at 11 p.m. We wanted to just anywhere we could go and be back on time because, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Super Bowl of shots. It's the grand finale. Everything you'd worked up to this point literally meant
Nothing without this shot.
yes. So, anyway. So,
How are you? Good, thanks.
so we're headed uptown.
Nothing's easy, huh? Thank
Someone was
God.
on our side. Crazy. From tears to smiles to
I'm crying again. This is crazy.
hopefully, well, you're emotional. You're taking a lot of hormones right now. All right, we're heading uptown. Little 1 hour round trip to get the necessary meds.
Hopefully only a half-hour round trip.
All right.
Really appreciate it.
All right, no worries. All right, so this looks really sketchy.
Okay.
The way you know it's legit, it's on Cornell.
Okay. Yeah,
It's on
totally.
Cornell stuff. So there's 2 syringes.
Okay.
They're both pre-filled. So
Okay.
don't push down on the back of it. The stuff will come out.
Okay.
So try to like keep this like
Okay.
carry it like this
I
because if it
will.
bumps, it's gonna be on anything.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're the best.
Oh my God. What? The things we are doing for this child to come into our life. Can't even believe that.
This will forever be known as the story of a life before it began.
Shit is gold right here.
The
Where's
fact
our
that
car? Over here.
this was even a possibility and he had that and we got it. Wow. All right.
Thank you so much for your patience. Yeah,
Yes,
we're good.
We're really good.
We're really, really good. We did it, babe.
I mean,
What?
what?
What are the chances? The doctor was a godsend. He was the nurse on call, not even like my personal doctor. And he happened to have these 2
Shots.
shots
In
that we
his freezer.
needed.
So random.
Crazy.
All right, so it's 11:45 at night. We just administered 1 to the butt. Now we're putting 2 of these ones we picked up from the doctor on the street into the belly,
Here.
which is a blessing, and we're really happy we got them tonight. But in other news, the pharmacy actually called, so shout out to Metro Pharmacy. They were willing to go back to the pharmacy tonight and make right and get us the stuff, but we actually got a hold of it. So we're super happy. We're back in line. Program is happening. We hit our 11:45 mark. It's 11:48, and we're looking good, I think, right?
Done and done. Wow.
That's tonight's.
That's
Great.
I think that's the end of our road right there.
Whoa. Whoa.
It's the trigger shot. Well,
End of the needle road.
yeah. Then I have to do the egg
Yeah.
retrieval, which
It's the whole other
hopefully I'll
program.
get fucking passed out for that shit.
Big shout out to the doctor. Thank you so much. I mean, I'm sure they go through this all the time, but it's a stressful process, and we are right at the end of our first portion of the journey, and now we're just on track.
Okay, so it is the morning of the retrieval, and we are headed up to the hospital now. It's kind of been a breeze. I don't want to say a breeze, but like I have not had any like insane reactions to the hormones. Like the shots were pretty easy. I had very minimal bruising. I haven't felt very uncomfortable, even though I'm like carrying around a sack of 20 eggs, which is so weird to think about. And yeah, so I'm a bit nervous though now going into the egg retrieval, just because I've heard a lot of stories about the recovery process, although
You're a boss.
and every time we've ever been in the hospital, you seem to be just fine and defy the odds of people in pain.
So I'm hoping that the recovery is smooth, especially because I'm going to go straight from the hospital to my acupuncturist, which I think will help a lot as well. And Brendan is with me, just obviously to be with me, but also because I'm going to be under anesthesia and I literally need a chaperone to take me out of the hospital.
All right, back at the New York Presbyterian here. Last time we were here, it was for a very opposite procedure, so excited to be back for a positive one. It's gonna be Easter up in here.
Honestly, amnesia didn't hurt at all. Like last time I took it for the DNC, it was really painful.
You look great. Wow, we did it. 20 eggs. Hannah is a trooper, but she's feeling a little crazy right now. So we're gonna take her to acupuncture and get her all balanced out really quickly. Acupuncture says it's a good idea, so let's go. Pass it.
Okay, first of all, I've never looked more bloated in my entire life. Second of all, honestly, when I think back about that day, I don't even really remember it clearly because the anesthesia really did a number on me.
I think you just look really cute.
I mean, you're so sweet. I looked insane.
You're not even supposed to film in the hospital, so it was kind of...
Yeah.
I think it was worth it, though. All right.
So we have an update.
A really great update.
We are day 3 post egg retrieval, and I'm feeling pretty good.
You were really nervous.
I was really nervous. I'm not so bloated, and I'm not so crampy,
And you don't have a lot of pain.
and I don't have a lot of pain. I haven't
She's a
taken
boss.
I haven't taken Tylenol in 24 hours.
Because you're a boss, I told you.
Thank you.
But we got news about the egg retrieval. So a lot of people on average get like 6 to 15 eggs.
Yeah.
Right? 20 eggs is like really good.
You want to get the most eggs because then
You have the
only
most
some of
chance.
those eggs will then
Yeah.
like make it to the next day to be fertilized, and then
even less of those eggs will become fertilized and healthy.
well, they'll become fertilized, but then they might not make it to day 5,
Mm-hmm.
which is when we're not doing a fresh transfer. We want to test our eggs
Anyway.
or our embryos. No, we want to test our embryos.
Yeah.
So we're doing genetic testing because some people's eggs or embryos rather don't even make it to day 5, and so they'll have to do a fresh transfer. So
Now can we tell them?
yeah,
Guys, guess how many eggs we got?
we got 44 eggs.
44 eggs!
Insane. I was joking like, oh, carrying around a sack of 20 eggs. Like I was carrying around a sack of 44 eggs, which is insane.
And then how many of them made overnight?
So out of the 44, 35 of them made it overnight.
Mm-hmm.
Out of the 35, 34 of them were fertilized. So now we have 34 embryos.
So, we could have a full community living in our home with us of children. 34 kids coming right up.
No, not happening, but
The worst case happened, which already happened to us, was a miscarriage. We'd have another one teed up, ready to go. And we don't have to go through the egg retrieval process again.
yes.
Which is really just settling.
Yeah, it is really settling.
And good for the inner stresses, because a big part of this battle is stress on the body, and that's really tough to get pregnant for both of us. And you start thinking about it, people have babies, everyone's announcing, there's pink balloons, there's blue balloons, there's streamers, there's little baby outfits, all this stuff. So it's a nice thing to know that we now have dates and things are going to happen, and we have a good backup plan.
So our next update will be Sunday
Mm-hmm.
when we find out how many embryos
Are
get
healthy.
sent for genetic testing.
Yeah.
Made it to, no, we won't find out the healthy ones
Okay.
until 2 weeks after the genetic testing.
Got you.
But Sunday we'll find out how many embryos will go to get genetically tested. And then 2 weeks after that, we'll know out of those eggs, which ones, or sorry, out of those embryos, which ones are genetically great and which ones are not so genetically great. So
That's it.
yeah, that's where we're at right now.
See you Sunday.
See you Sunday.
So the eggs got fertilized.
So the eggs got fertilized and they have to go through an incubation period of 6 days. And so whatever makes it to day 6, that then is what goes off to get biopsied for genetic testing as well as frozen. And so we had 26 of our embryos make it to the last day. And so 26 of them got genetically tested and they're all frozen. And then further than that, we just found out from the genetic testing that 15 out of those 26 are good to go embryos.
Super healthy, 100% healthy boys and girls. So in a crazy turn of events, after going through a miscarriage and a year of trying and IUIs failed and everything, we now have 15 perfect frozen babies
Which is crazy.
that we can use at any time. And if the worst case happens where, you know, we end up having a miscarriage again, we just have another one ready to go. So
Yeah,
it's
or
definitely
if like the implantation doesn't take first time around, or you know, there's so many things, and I'm not expecting everything to go like so smoothly considering our journey thus far. But it feels really good to know that we've got a great thing happening.
a lot less stress.
So much less stress.
This is a whole new woman.
It's crazy how
I got my wife back.
it's crazy how just having the security of knowing that we have a soccer team full of embryos, that like, you know, when people tell me they're pregnant, like I'm not even, I feel so much joy for them. Like it's like the pressure is off now. I can't describe it, but it's like a whole new world.
Okay, so we're gonna go through the results here. Okay, there's so many of them.
I know.
So these are all this means they're normal, because it means recommendations to transfer the embryos. Here's the second page, and we have these are the other 5.
Wow.
So you see the genders here: 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 males, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 females.
Wow.
9 males, 6 females.
Damn, we gotta build a camp. Where are we gonna store all these kids?
And the grades are all really nice.
Really?
There's definitely some that are better than others,
Okay.
but really by small degrees.
I'll just make notes when
Right.
I'm getting my period and
Right.
just track it,
Okay,
and we'll just go from there.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
that's exciting.
Very exciting.
Yay.
We feel really happy and
Yeah.
Yeah.
relief.
Confident, right?
Yeah.
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 See, most of your eggs are good, Hannah.
I know.
If you get
For all your
It's
help
been
along
your
the way.
name. Oh, you're welcome.
It's been a long.
I usually hear
lot
your
of
name when
meetings.
it says Brendan and I are gonna be
Yeah,
somewhere
somewhere.
else
Yeah.
than here.
Always happens. That will never end. That's a constant.
That's true. That's why you guys are well suited for each other.
Yes.
All
Okay,
right,
thank
bye.
you.
Bye.
Enjoy your
Have a great
weekend.
Okay, December cycle on it. See, babe, that's why it's good to track your period.
I've never tracked mine. I've never had a problem. My period's pretty constant.
It's non-existent.
It's correct.
Constant. So just quickly, after we did the egg retrieval and it was so successful for us, and as Brendan noted, he got his wife back. So we took 3 months off just to live and just kind of explore. We went on a big trip, just get our minds off of everything. And we came back 2020, top of the year, January, we did our first implantation. It didn't take, and now this is implantation number 2.
Finally back in the hospital. IVF. Ready to 1 round. This is round 2. Implantation. Fingers crossed.
Cute scrubs. Babe, it's our day.
We got this.
I'm excited.
We got this. Fingers crossed. Keeping the process. IVF. This is round 2. First month intake. This month is taken. We're excited. Right.
It's actually, So this is the second transfer. We only did 1 round of IVF and we one transfer, didn't take, and as Brendan said, we're doing the second one today, and it's gonna be good.
We did it.
You did it, babe.
Yay. So now we wait 9 days and hope for the best. Because the best is about to happen.
All right, and here we are 9 days later.
9 days later.
Hold on.
Baby, you have something in your teeth.
Well,
Right
yeah.
in the middle.
How does it look?
Oh God, I can't get it.
I kind of suspected something because
Babe, I put it further in.
you were glowing when you walked in. You're glowing right now.
You think?
Wait, so I just got in the taxi and we're supposed to find out today if we're pregnant or not. Hannah went and got her blood test this morning, but I haven't heard you say it yet, and you're
Because
alluding.
Brendan, I thought I was gonna meet Brendan at the office, so I was like, my whole plan was to have Brendan meet me outside the office so I could tell him in person and alone, and that we could share it with our office, who I'm sure like knows about the situation as
We
well.
don't need to tell them yet.
Whatever, that was my plan, and then you had me come meet you at the house, and our contractor is there.
Okay, so just say it.
So we just got into the cab and I got the phone call and I'm pregnant.
You're pregnant. We're pregnant. Come on. Are you serious? Come on.
I know.
That is the coolest thing ever. What a Friday.
What a...
This is the greatest Friday of all time. Mwah. Oh my God. This is the coolest. So cool. Yes.
Insane, right?
Insane.
I couldn't believe it.
So we're pregnant and we're really excited. And this has been a long road. And IVF worked. And we're so excited. And we've been struggling to keep it from you guys, honestly. But
So
the bump is coming.
it's here. It's kind of here. I mean, I definitely have to pee too, so it's more enhanced,
We've
but
got a little baby bump in here.
yeah.
And we're so excited. Mwah.
Guys, it's been a journey. Thank you so much for being on it with us. And honestly, like, just really blessed that we got to spend the pregnancy together. Obviously, 1 week after we found out we were pregnant, we went into quarantine. We found out, obviously, the world was having a pandemic, and we would have never been able to spend that much amount of time. I think we spent 117 days and counting together.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's just been so special to be together while going through this new chapter.
It's been so amazing. And every message you guys have sent, every time you've checked in on us, from a DM to a comment, what's up with your pregnancy, sending you blessings, I hope it's going well. And thanks for also just letting us do us. But all those messages really helped. And the people who came up to us in person and brought us notes and drew us rainbows, all sorts of stuff. Right here. We have love for all of you. And we have so much love for this belly. Mwah. We can't wait to share the rest of the journey with you. We're announcing.
Baby coming Scorpio season near you.
That's right. Do the math. Mwah. Love you.
Love you more.
See you soon.
Just as bad, just as bad.